Hi, my name is Tan Hai. I am an office worker living in Saigon. Today, after almost half a year, I am leaving the city to visit my parents in my hometown. It sounds simple, just going home for 2 days, but for an ordinary office worker like me, every trip home is something I have to think about carefully. I do not go home less because I do not miss my family. I go home less because every trip takes time, money, and a little planning. My hometown is in the countryside. My parents are rubber plantation workers. Life there is slower, quieter, there is more open space. But if my hometown is so peaceful, why do I still have to leave it and work in Saigon? After getting ready, I start leaving Saigon. Outside, the city is still crowded like every other day. Motorbikes, cars, honking, people rushing somewhere. But today, I am moving in the opposite direction. From my rented room, I go to the bus station. The ticket costs about 500,000 Vietnamese dong, around 19 US dollars. For long trips like this, many people in Vietnam choose sleeper buses. Mine has a wide bed, a blanket, and a small light. It is enough to rest during the 14-hour ride ahead. When I was younger, I did not think much about distance. Home was just home. If I wanted to go home, I just went home. But after I started working and living far from my family, I realized that going home is not as simple as I used to think. It takes time, it takes money, and after a long week of work, it also takes a lot of energy. 14 hours is a long time to sit still, long enough to think about everything and nothing at all. After many hours on the road, I finally arrive at the drop-off point. My house is still about 10 kilometers away, so my dad or my mom usually comes to pick me up by motorbike. Today, my dad comes, an old motorbike, nothing special. But when I see him waiting there, I feel really happy. We do not need to say much. Just seeing each other, then riding home together is enough. From the main road to my house, both sides are mostly rubber trees, hills, and open land. My hometown is near the Cambodian border. Here, everything is much quieter than in the city, but life here is not easy either. There are not many good jobs, not as many opportunities as in Saigon. After riding a little longer, I finally arrive home. This is a house where I grew up. It has barely changed. Everything still feels very familiar. After almost 14 hours on the road, I am really tired. Now I am going to sleep for a while. The next morning, I wake up at around 9 a.m. Normally, in the countryside, people wake up very early. But today, I wake up a little late. Because yesterday, I spent almost 14 hours on the road. My body is still quite tired. In the countryside, the morning is much quieter than in Saigon. There is no constant traffic noise. No honking. I walk outside for a little bit. I walk around the yard and look again at the familiar corners of home. The trees, the yard, the road in front of the house, and the two dogs at home, Den and Vang. named simply after the colors of their fur. It has been a long time since I came home, so I play with Den and Bang for a while. Small moments like this are nothing special, but when you live far from home, they feel very comforting. That morning, I eat pho cooked by my dad. My parents already ate earlier, so I eat by myself. The bowl is so full that I keep eating and still feel like it is not ending. Maybe because I have not been home for a long time, my dad wants to feed me a little more. It is not just food, it is the feeling of being cared for by my parents after a long time away from home. After that, I go to the garden behind the house. My parents have been growing this garden for a very long time, since I was still a child. The rambutan tree at the front of the garden is in season. The red fruits fill one corner of the garden. Some branches are so heavy they bend down almost to the ground. I reach up and pick a bunch. I peel one right there. No washing, no waiting. It is sweeter and juicier than I remember. A few steps later, I come to the pomelo tree my dad planted near the fence. My mom says these pomelos should be kept for a few more days after picking before they become sweet. So I only look at them for now. I do not pick them yet. The durian tree is more difficult. My dad taught me when I was young, do not pick durians from the tree. You have to wait for them to fall by themselves. That is when they are truly ripe. I stand under the tree for a while, looking up at the leaves as if I am waiting for something to fall at the right moment. In Saigon, a durian like this can cost hundreds of thousands of dong, but here, you just have to wait. Behind the house, I stop by the chicken coop. My mom's free-range chickens lay eggs right in the straw nest. The eggs are still warm and fresh. I pick up a few eggs and carefully put them into the basket. For people in the countryside, maybe no one really notices these things. They do them every day, so often that it becomes a habit. But for me, after living in the city for a long time, where everything has to be bought and everything has a price, being able to step into the garden and find food there feels like something very special. A little later, I go pick some vegetables so my dad can cook. After picking the vegetables, I bring them back so my dad can cook lunch. Lunch that day is quite simple, just braised pork, a pot of soup with the vegetables I just picked from the garden, and a little dried fish. It is not a big meal, and there are not many special dishes, but we all sit down and eat together. My parents, my uncle who comes over to visit, and me. We eat and talk about normal family things. In Saigon, I often eat quickly, eat alone, and then keep working. But here in my hometown, even a simple meal like this feels warm. Not because the food is expensive, but because my family is sitting with me.
Chào. Con bữa ra đụng mua cái gì nhỉ? Cái bưởi rụng luôn này. Đang ngoài vườn, cửa vườn đó. Rồi, ăn 2 trái rồi. Nào quên ăn 2 cây luôn. Ok đâu bố. Ở trong đây nè. Thế lát nữa bố hãy cho con hết cái ớt đi.
Mua tại giấy á. Hái chắc rổ.
After lunch, I go outside to walk around the rubber plantation. This is one of the most familiar places in my hometown. There are rubber trees everywhere, long rows of trees, quiet paths, and a lot of shade. When I walk here, I feel much more relaxed. It is very different from Saigon. No traffic, no honking, just trees, wind, and quiet space. On each rubber tree, there is a small cut on the bark. The latex slowly flows down from that cut. Under it, there is a small cup or bolus to collect the latex. This is how people collect rubber here. It looks simple, but it is real work. For many families in my hometown, rubber work is the main source of income. My parents also work with rubber trees. When I was a child, I saw these trees every day, but I did not think much about them. Now, after working in the city, I understand more. Every quiet tree here is connected to someone's hard work. After that, I go with my dad to check the small garden of our family. The path going down is quite narrow. If you are not used to it, it is easy to slip or fall. This is not a tourist place. It is just a normal garden where my family grows a few things. First, we check the coffee trees. Some of them are starting to bear fruit. Then we look at the pepper plants. The pepper has already been harvested, but there are still a few small fruits left on the vines. In the countryside, people often grow a little of everything: coffee, pepper, vegetables, fruit trees, not to get rich quickly, but to make life a little easier. Before going back, I pick some small chili peppers to bring home and eat later. In Vietnam, we call this kind of chili ớt tóc. It is very small, but extremely spicy. After coming back home, I take a shower. While I am showering, my parents start preparing dinner. Tonight, my dad makes stir-fried glass noodles with bamboo shoots and chicken giblets. The other dishes are almost ready too. After I finish showering, I help bring the food to the table. Dinner tonight is much bigger than lunch. There's pickled eggplant, beef hot pot, young beef wrapped with wild herbs, nem tin, a simple Vietnamese dish with roasted rice powder, stir-fried glass noodles, and a boiled free-range chicken from our own home. 3 of my relatives also come over to visit, so the meal feels even warmer. Every time I come home, my parents try to cook more than usual, not because the family has a lot of money, but because they want me to eat well during the short time I am home. During dinner, we talk about normal family things, my work, my future plans, marriage in the future, and my older brother's upcoming wedding. My brother cannot come home this time because he has not arranged his work yet. Sitting there, eating with family, and listening to everyone talk, I feel like time moves slower. In Saigon, I often eat quickly and alone. But here, even a simple family conversation can make the whole meal feel special. The next morning, it is time for me to leave again. My parents are a little shy to be on camera, so I do not film much of the goodbye. After they take me out to the pickup point, I get into a cardo, go to the bus station. At that moment, I feel a little empty inside. Going home always feels warm, but leaving home always feels a little heavy. My hometown is peaceful, my parents are here. The meals are warm and everything feels familiar. But I still have to go back to Saigon because that is where my job is. That is where I can learn more. And maybe that is where I can find more opportunities for my future. So for now, I have to say goodbye again. I am going back to Saigon to continue my own journey.